Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to decode a leadership style that you are almost guaranteed to run into at some point in your career. And look, knowing how to handle it isn't just some abstract theory. It's a super practical guide to unlocking your own success. Let's just be real for a second. Your manager has a massive impact on your day-to-day, your stress levels, and yeah, your entire career path. So being able to read their style, that's not just a nice to have. It's the difference between just surviving and actually thriving. Okay, so let's dive right in. I want you to start thinking about your career like a game, where the whole point is to constantly level up. Now, in this game, every single manager you have is running on a different operating system. And you don't win by trying to change their system. You win by learning how to play the game brilliantly within it. And that's exactly our mission today. This is not about changing who you are. It's about adapting your strategy to match their playbook. Because once you understand the rules of their game, you can start playing to win. It's all about being effective, not just about being right. So let's meet our first boss level, the transactional leader. And hey, don't let that term boss battle freak you out. This isn't about fighting an enemy, not at all. It's about understanding a very specific kind of challenge that has really clear patterns. And once you see those patterns, you can totally master the level. These 4 words, this is pretty much the entire philosophy. If you remember absolutely nothing else from this explainer, remember this. Clear rules, clear rewards. It is the mantra that drives every single decision they make. So let's break that down. What does it actually mean? Well, this leadership style runs on a very straightforward exchange. They set the targets, you'll often hear these called KPIs or key performance indicators, and you hit them. Simple. You hit the target, you get a reward. You miss it, and there are consequences. The whole system is built on one thing: results. Okay, so how do you know if you're actually playing this level? How do you spot a transactional leader out in the wild? It's time to get into the intel. These are the telltale signs you need to be looking for. Does any of this sound familiar? I want you to think about your one-on-one meetings. Are they always structured around targets? Does the conversation always seem to circle back to metrics and KPIs? Is every piece of feedback you get tied to a specific measurable expectation? If you're sitting there nodding your head right now, well, odds are pretty high you're working with a transactional leader. All right, now we get to the fun part. You've identified the boss level, so now you need the cheat codes. And look, this isn't about shady office politics. This is your strategic playbook for absolutely thriving and making this management style work for you. The absolute key here is to align what you do with what they value. So do focus on the exact metrics they care about. Don't get bogged down explaining how much effort you put in. To them, effort without results is just noise. Do consistently meet their expectations, and please don't fall into that classic trap of overpromising just to look good. Above all, you need to deliver clean, measurable results without any drama. This is how you speak their language. You know, mastering this isn't just about surviving your current job. It's about earning a high score that unlocks a skill you are going to carry with you for your entire career. There's a huge payoff for learning how to navigate this style effectively. And here it is. The ultimate career unlock is accountability. See, working for a transactional leader forces you, in a good way, to own your outcomes. You learn to take full responsibility, you learn to deliver on your promises, and you get comfortable being measured by your results. And trust me, in the corporate world, that skill is basically a superpower. This really just says it all, doesn't it? In this kind of environment, the story of how hard you worked is way less important than the actual results you delivered. Internalizing this one truth early in your career will set you apart from your peers for years to come, I promise. So there you have it. You now have the playbook for the transactional leader. You know how to spot them, you've got the cheat codes, and you know the ultimate prize. But your journey to level up, it's really just beginning. So the real question is, what boss battle is coming up next? We'll see you in the next explainer.